Good afternoon, everybody, and and welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. My name is Joan McLaughlin, and I'm the practitioner on duty for today. And I will be available for prayer after the service, along with Espy, our other practitioner who is here today. And well, welcome to everybody who is present here, and welcome to the people who are watching online. Welcome to the Center of Spiritual Living, Antelope Valley. Wherever you are on your spiritual path, you are embraced here. We believe that we are co-creators with the divine, and you can change your life by changing your mind and your vibration. Ernest Holmes is the founder of our philosophy, and we teach universal truths taken from the principles and practices of the world's spiritual teachings. And we have a wonderful program for you today. Etta, our very own Etta Person will be our speaker today. Let's give everybody. And the theme is the art of happiness, and you are enough. And Kate has a double duty today as our usher and doing the announcements. And Stacy, we have Stacy as our musical inspiration. And Bruce and Frank are doing technology today. And did I cover everybody? I did? Okay. Okay. Now I'm lost. I'm welcoming Kate up for our announcements.
Good afternoon. For our workshops and our classes, on Sunday, February 23rd, after service, join us for a free discovery class. You will learn what it means to be a member of our community, just what is science of mind, and so much more. Mark your calendars for Sunday, March 16th, after service. Our guest speaker, Linda Dravenstedt, is giving a Soul Care 2.0 workshop. For a love donation, you will learn how to fuel your soul and keep it healthy and growing. Now for our current events. Dina Efferson-Williams will strengthen your mind and body with her yoga classes every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. A $20 love donation is greatly appreciated and accepted. Wednesday, February 12th at 7 p.m. is Stacy's Full Moon Sound Bath. Sonically connect to the moon with crystal singing sound bowls. This meditation experience is a $20 love donation, so come on out. It's an awesome time. The monthly men's group meets on Tuesday, February 18th at 6 p.m. It is facilitated by our core council president, Frank Williams. On Saturday, February 22nd at 1 p.m., Reverend Jessica Fish facilitates a Zoom bereavement support group. The link information is on our website in the weekly email bulletin or our brochure on the back table. Our Authentically Me women's group meets on February 23rd at 3 p.m. Every moment in this group is designed to bring joy and laughter into your life. And it does. We have testimonial to that, so come on out. Wednesday, March 5th at 6 p.m., the Spanish language study group is facilitated by Esperanza Ramos. And everything else is in Spanish, and I don't know how to say it. It's up there. Save the date for our annual membership meeting on Sunday, March 9th after service. We will be electing new board members on that day. If you are interested in joining the Core Council, please let us know. Compassionate Care Team. If you know of someone in our spiritual community that is having health challenges in the hospital or is otherwise in need of support, please contact Joan McLaughlin, our practitioner for today. Is anyone here for the first time? Oh, yay, welcome. Welcome to our center. We are blessed by your presence today, and you are invited to Fellowship Hall after the service to enjoy some snacks. We have a welcome table reserved just for you. The ushers also have a little bag for you. Inside is a welcome card to fill out with your email so you can receive our event information. And then you can please give the card to one of our ushers or let us, or you can put it in the basket, you know. So thank you for coming. We have so many ways to keep informed. Sign up for our weekly email bulletin or scan the QR code for our website. For those of you who still like paper, a brochure is on the table in the back, or check out the bulletin board in Friendship Hall. And as Joan had stated, our practitioners offer personal, private prayer after the service. And so if you could, please just exit the sanctuary right after service. Your silence and respect is appreciated. And next week, we're all going to be wearing red for Valentine's Day. So anyway, just somebody told me to let you know. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Kate.
Afternoon, there we are. Happy Sunday, thanks for coming out and skipping the Super Bowl. Oh, we still time. I'm being cheeky. This song
It's
is
after
called
church.
Thank You
No,
for
no.
This Day by Karen Drucker. Oh,
No, you won't miss it. It's after church.
I know, I'm teasing. Okay,
I know.
this is a pregame. Join with us. We're so grateful for this day.
Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Oh, thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit, thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for my health, Spirit, thank you for my health. Thank you for my health, Spirit, thank you for my health. My radiant, my radiant, my radiant health. My radiant, my radiant, my radiant health.
Oh,
Thank you for my life, Spirit, thank you for my life. Thank you for my life, Spirit, thank you for my life. My glorious, my glorious, my glorious life. My glorious, my glorious, my glorious life. Thank you for my wealth, Spirit, thank you for my wealth. Thank you for my wealth, Spirit, thank you for my wealth. My opulent, my opulent, my opulent wealth. My opulent, my opulent, my opulent wealth. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this Thank you for this day, Spirit.
Oh, I want to thank you.
Thank you for this day, Spirit.
Every day.
Thank you for this day, Spirit.
Thank you.
Thank you for this day.
Well, thank you for that song. Okay, I'd like to invite April up for lighting the flames of faith. Now, this is Lighting the Flames of Faith, a call to service. We perform this ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges that all people, all faiths, all sentient beings come from the one great universal presence, which we call spirit. Fundamental to this truth is the unifying nature of all religious thought and experience, which we honor here today. We light the first candle for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony and equilibrium, the natural way. We light the second candle for the shamanic traditions, honoring the beliefs and practice of all indigenous peoples, the way of primal spirituality. We light the third candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We light the fifth candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We light the sixth candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the seventh candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the path of submission to the will of God as the highest calling. We light the eighth candle for the universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We light the ninth candle for all forms of New Thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles. We light the 10th candle for those who are yet unaware of spirit in their lives and the space we are holding for them here at the center. As we light the healing candles, please put silently into the light the names of anyone you wish to experience the healing flame of God's eternal love. Okay, thank you, April. Okay, my reading this morning is from This Thing Called You by Ernest Holmes. I realize there is a divine presence at the center of my being. I let this recognition flow through my entire consciousness. I let it reach down to the very depths of my being. I rejoice in this realization. The perfect life of God is in and through me in every part of my being. As the sun dissolves the mist, so my acceptance of life dissolves all pain and discord. I am free because the spirit of life in me is perfect. It remolds and recreates my body after the likeness of the divine pattern of body which exists in the mind of God. Even now, the living spirit is flowing through me. I open wide the doorway of my consciousness and its influx. I permit this physical body to receive the living spirit in every action, function, cell, and organ. I know that my whole being manifests the life, love, peace, harmony, strength, and joy of the Spirit, which indwells me and which is incarnated in me, which is in my entire being. I am now made vigorous and whole. I possess the vitality of the infinite. I am strong and well. The life of the Spirit is my life. All of its strength is my strength. Its power is my power. Its body is my body. Every breath I draw is a breath of perfection, vitalizing, upbuilding, and renewing every cell of my body. I am born of the Spirit. I am in the Spirit. I am the Spirit made manifest. And just holding those words, just gently close your eyes and go within and just recognize the power and the presence of God as expressed in those words, knowing that the power and presence of God is within me. It is within everyone who has come here in person. It is within everyone online. It is within every sentient being on this planet. And I just bless the proceedings of this service today. And I know that God speaks eloquently through Edda, and that the message is well received for all the people who are open and who have open hearts to receive the beauty and the perfection of this message. And I just bless the ushers, the sound technicians, the melodic sounds of the music director and the AV choir. And I just bless everyone who is a part of this service. And I am so grateful and thankful that I am here and that I am a part of the Center of Spiritual Living at Antelope Valley. And I just let go and I let God and I allow it to be, as we say together. And so it is.
We are all angels, don't forget, and we need each other. So join us in singing this song, We Are All Angels, by Karen Drucker.
We are all angels who only have one wing. All angels searching for each other. All angels who cannot reach the sky. 'Cause we need each other to fly.
Do you know that there are angels in our midst?
Can you hear them? Can you feel them?
They're all around you, with you every day.
Do you see them, or do you look the other way? Is that man that I forgot to kiss as I hurried out the door?
Oh, that stranger that said hello.
That I ignored, they are angels.
They are angels.
We are angels. We are all angels who only have one wing. All angels searching for each other. All angels who cannot reach the sky. 'Cause we need each other to fly.
My life gets so busy, time goes by so fast.
I rush through the day trying to make each moment last. But when I take the time to look around, I see sweet angels are smiling back at me.
And every time and any time I need to look in at my eyes and see the beauty that surrounds me.
Now I realize we are angels. We are angels. We are angels. We are all angels who only have one wing. All angels searching for each other. All angels who cannot reach the sky. 'Cause we need each other to fly. Oh,
We need each other to fly.
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 We need each other.
So it is my great pleasure at this time to introduce our guest speaker. Etta has been a graduate minister and a longtime member of the Center for Spiritual Living, Antelope Valley. And so without further ado, I give a great big hand for our guest speaker, Etta Person.
We believe in the individualization of spirit in us, and that all people are individualizations of the one Spirit. We believe in the eternality, the immortality, and the continuity of the individual soul forever and ever expanding. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am so delighted to have the opportunity to speak to you again. Everyone has been thanked, but I'll just say it again. Thank you so much. The beautiful singers. Oh, my God. Thank you, guys. Joan, thank you so much. We thank, Bruce and Frank in the audiovisual center back there, our ushers. Everyone is so special. Our practitioners cannot be beat. I love practitioners. I am not, I've said before, I'm not a practitioner. I go to see practitioners, all right? And they help me better than my therapist, okay? So I really do appreciate practitioners. And remember, if you go see a practitioner, leave a little donation because they are professionals also. I chose not to go. I just want to teach, okay? I just like to teach. Today, our topic is, you are enough, the art of happiness. Our theme for the whole month of February is radical interconnection. You are enough, the art of happiness. What do we mean? Let's get to the bottom of this idea of being enough. Enough for who? Enough for what? Webster defines enough as adequate for the want or need, sufficient for the purpose or to satisfy desire. So if you are enough, does that mean that you're adequate to handle any situation that you have to deal with? For any need or desire? So I asked, what is the difference between having enough or being enough? Do you have to have enough to be enough? What about being or having more than enough? We are all familiar with eating more than enough or drinking more than enough. And some people seem to have more than enough. You know, they say teachers teach what they need to learn. I love teaching. I started teaching the kids in the neighborhood when I was in the first grade, so I have a lot of experience teaching. I also taught adult school and little children in grammar school, so I've been teaching a while. And this topic, you are enough, made me say, oh, let me go to some of the master teachers and get what the masters had to say. I consulted, you know, I always talk about Reverend Gregory. I always have to talk to Reverend Gregory. Reverend Gregory, Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, Ernest Holmes, and Panache Desai. Today I will be quoting from some of their lessons, some of their teaching today. I will start with Dr. Norman Vincent Peale. How many of you remember The Power of Positive Thinking? Yeah, that was my first introduction to New Thought. Dr. Peale lived to be 95 years old, and he wrote an article called Be Thankful for You. And this article appeared in the Guidepost magazine, October-November issue 2022, Be Thankful for You, in which he talks about how each year his ministry would receive thousands of letters from people needing answers to and prayers for problems that they had in their lives. He said he had so many that he decided to group them into categories to find out which problems seemed to be the most common. So he started with saying the most common was health problems. From there, it became money or job issues. From there, marital problems. Then problems with children and trying to make sure you kept the children on the right track. And then finally, drug and alcohol problems. He said, running through all these letters, he found that there was a feeling of self-doubt, the feeling of the individual that he or she did not have what it takes to cope with the issues and challenges of human existence. This is what he said. He said, it is really pathetic how many people do not believe in themselves. And I must admit that that was the chief problem that I had to face early in life. I remember the day when I said to the Lord Jesus, you can change a drunk into a sober person. You can change a thief into an honest individual. Why can't you take a boy like me with a big inferiority complex, shyness, self-doubt, and make him a normal person? I simply handed the problem to Jesus Christ and told him to help me, and he did. Now that might sound a little simple and easy for a lot of people, but generally we don't feel worthy or that we are capable of just handing the problem to Jesus or God and saying, take care of it for me and I'll be fine. But Dr. Peale also mentioned how his father was such a help for him and other people helped him. So it wasn't like he didn't have direct assistance from others in addition to the calling from Jesus. I know that generally we do not feel that we are enough. And I personally have not felt like I was enough. During my early childhood, I grew up in a small town, segregated in the South. And I remember how going to school, I went to grammar school and high school and all black school, and the desks that we used at our school were the old used desks from the white school. Whenever they got new equipment, we got their old equipment. I remember as a child going shopping with my parents in downtown Memphis and looking up and seeing white and colored restrooms, white and colored drinking fountains. We had to ride on the back of the bus. Fortunately, my dad had a car, so we didn't have to ride the bus very much. We walked to school, so we didn't have to ride the bus very much. But whether there was anybody on the bus or not, we had to sit on the back. We loved to go to the zoo. And for black people, there was one day in the week, Thursday, black people could go to the zoo. All the other days were reserved for white people. Whites only. Besides the institutional racism, there was a constant demand to conform to what was considered acceptable by our peers. You know, kids at school give you a hard time too. And the teachers were not always impartial. So, you know, you're not enough. Growing up, you were required to conform or pay a price, conform or suffer. Panache Desai wrote the book, You Are Enough, revealing the soul to discover your power, potential, and possibility. He says, from the moment you were born, throughout your childhood, early adolescence, late teens, you have been conditioned out of your authenticity and away from your divine essence. You have been influenced and altered so you could please others. You are told what is right and wrong through a variety of mediums, including TV, movies, magazines, and the internet. You are told what success means, what it means to be attractive, what it means to be successful, and what love is supposed to look like. Reverend Gregory talks about our place of unresolved pain from the past that has us on autopilot today regarding how we respond to people and situations. He says, likely as a child or young person, we were deeply hurt by a comment or situations that are now buried deep within us. Yet, they guide so much of how we govern our lives today. Panache told a story of two mothers. He said, consider the following story. Two mothers sit in the park, carefully watching their young children play on the swings. Each sees her child fall and skin a knee. One mother runs to her child and, grabbing him by the arm, immediately begins chastising his behavior. Why are you crying? Get tough. I didn't raise you to be a crybaby. Your behavior is embarrassing me. This young child, already fearful from the jarring fall and painful scrape, is now further traumatized by his mother's tone, body language, and words. Children are intensely sensitive to emotional energy. he feels scared, hurt, and negated. The other mother rushes to her child, gets down on her knees, and tends to the child with gentleness, attention, and acceptance. Oh, that was a big fall. Tell me what hurts. What a brave boy you are. Can I kiss your knee and make it better? Do you need to be held for a bit? This child feels safe, loved, cared for, and understood. Pretty soon he gets back up, ready to conquer the swings once again. Listen to this right here. In every moment of your life, you are both the mother and the child. When you react like the first mother, judging and criticizing yourself, you rob yourself of the possibility of transformation. When you react like the second mother, you're able to meet yourself in the place of wounding and vulnerability and create the opening for a return to wholeness. Reverend Gregory says these places where we experience pain, hurt, or fear are powerful enough to drive our behavior and may even manifest as physical symptoms and disease. I'll tell you a little bit experience I had. When I graduated from Cal State LA, I got a job at the Department of Public Social Services, downtown Los Angeles, as an eligibility worker. My job was to interview clients who needed public assistance, set up a budget for them, and make sure I carried their file. Took care of what they needed. I had a caseload of 250 clients. It was a hostile environment because the clients thought we didn't give them enough, and the administration thought we didn't work enough. So it was really, really tough. I remember the day I had a lady told me, I was really stressed out, but the job was just overwhelming. I got a ton of cases stacked up on my desk, my phone is ringing off the hook, and when I couldn't solve a problem, I gave it to the supervisor. One day we got in a new worker, and the supervisor asked me to train the new worker. Now, I got to train a new worker and do my job also. I was really stressed out. And one of my clients called me on the phone and said, "Miss Person, where's my check? What have you done with my check? I'm coming down there and I'm going to whip your..." You know what? I said, "Well, come on, honey, come on. I'm ready." I was already fired up, okay? So anyway, she came down and she acted like she was supposed to. She knew I'm the one with the check, okay? I'm the one with the pen to write the order for the check. So she pulled herself together. But anyhow, during this time, I was so stressed. I developed ulcers, migraine headaches, insomnia. But my supervisor appreciated me so much. When time came for evaluation, he gave me an outstanding evaluation. Well, okay, you see what I did, right? You see what I did. District director called both of us into his office and said, "What? We do not give outstanding evaluations here." He started scratching off the things here. Changed it to competent. I was not enough. That was his feeling about it. But that just doesn't help you to feel worthy. When you work hard, and he says, "You're not good enough to be outstanding." Panache says, you can be attached to the way things are, averse to the way things are, or you can just accept the way things are. He told a story, an ancient Chinese, I don't know what's wrong with my tongue today, Chinese parable. I love this story, so I have to share it with you. This is a parable, a Chinese parable. There was a farmer who had a magnificent chestnut horse that he used to plow his fields and secure his livelihood. One day, for no apparent reason, the horse escaped and ran away. When the neighbors heard that what happened, they rushed over to the farmer's house, arms in the air, yelling, "Oh, that's too bad. Oh, what a terrible thing that has happened to you." The farmer, seemingly unmoved, said, "Maybe." Sure enough, the next morning, the horse came back, accompanied by 3 wild horses. Now the farmer, who had made a modest living before, had the potential to make much more. Upon hearing the news, the great news, the neighbors came over, to congratulate him. "Oh, what a wonderful thing has happened. You're so favored. How wonderful and fortuitous." The farmer replied, "Maybe." A few days later, the son of the farmer was training one of the new horses and was bucked off, breaking his leg. "How terrible! What bad turn of events," the neighbors cried. Farmer said, "Maybe." The following week, the military visited the town, recruiting young men to go to war. Since the farmer's son had broken his leg, they passed him by. "How incredibly lucky you are," said the neighbors. "Maybe," replied the farmer once again. The story goes on. I just love that story. But the point is clear. He says, begin to trust that every experience, no matter how challenging or difficult to embrace, is gently guiding you toward your highest expression, no matter how you see it in your limited perspective. In his book, Living the Science of Mind, Ernest Holmes says, "The God that is within you is truth, beauty, harmony, and wholeness. Every apparent imperfection from which you suffer is a result of ignorance. Because ignorance of the law excuses no one from its effects, it follows that the very power which has you bound, rightly understood and properly used, will produce freedom." Reverend Gregory says, ask yourself these questions. What do I need to accept about myself? Where have I criticized and judged myself in ways that bring me down? How have I compared myself to others and thereby begun to feel less than I am? The answers to these questions allow us to begin loving ourselves. So let's take a look back at our theme, radical interconnection. I am enough. To say that we exist in radical interconnection means that we are all connected to each other and connected to our source. What we need is a radical shift in consciousness to recognize the truth of our being. As humans, we must no longer see ourselves from a place of separation. We are all connected to each other and to our source, which is perfection. Therefore, we are inherently enough. We can rejoice and be happy because we have all we need to be all we need to be. And I really do try, you guys. I really am very conscious of looking at other people and seeing myself. You know, it's kind of hard sometimes, difficult sometimes. You know, you're driving along and somebody is driving and racing in and jumping in between people and almost, oh, so you just, okay. I say, well, I wonder what is he thinking? I wonder if he is late or upset and angry. What's going on? I remember one situation where I was at a convenience store and there was a long line. One young lady is a cashier, and a long line of people waiting to get, checked out. And this young lady was clearly unhappy. She had a look on her face, and she wasn't saying hello or speaking to anyone. She was grabbing the things and putting them down, and she just had such an attitude. People started looking at each other, like, hey, what's going on here? And I was in a good place that day. So when I got to the counter, to the register, I looked at her and I said, you seem to be having a difficult day today. And it was like I had pierced a hole in a balloon. She came, started tearing up. She said, yes, my son was shot and killed last night, and I have to be at work or I will lose my job. We don't always know what's going on with someone when they are appearing rude. I go, whoa, that's really heavy. That is really something. And I'm wearing blue nails today because my niece, 15 years old, passed away, and I will be doing her eulogy next week. So we have to get in a place where we realize we are all one people. Everybody is special and unique. In closing, I go back to our source with the words of Dr. Ernest Holmes. He said, this life within you, being God, did not begin and it cannot end. Hence, you are immortal and eternal. You can never be less, but must forever be more yourself as this life within you unfolds through your experiences, through your gathering of knowledge and wisdom. Evolution is the drawing out of the God principle already latent within you. It is this God principle within you which Jesus referred to when he said, before Abraham was, I am. And finally, Reverend Gregory says, you must let go of any idea of yourself as anything but good, divine, and miraculous. Then you may begin fully living from your true essence of wholeness, harmony, and love. And I say, as I embody wholeness, harmony, and love, I embrace the wonder of life, knowing that I am enough. So let us go within for meditation. There is one presence, one power, one God. And I am at one with God, for I am an individualized expression of the one God. As God is perfect, I am an individualized expression of God's perfection. I align myself daily with the truth of my being that I am connected to all people and God is the source of all. I'm growing in my awareness of my unity with the whole. My life overflows with good, beauty, joy, and love. I rejoice knowing that I am inherently enough. For this, I do give thanks. And so it is. Amen.
Thank you, Etta. Okay. You ever have a transcendent experience and then have to come up and sing? My body is buzzing. Thank you, Etta. That was beautiful and very thought-provoking. So guess what we get to do every day by day? Who knows this song? This song is an homage to our Christ consciousness. It was written by Stephen Schwartz, who also wrote Wicked, by the way. He wrote a musical called Godspell in the 60s, and this song is from that musical. And please join with me and make this a mantra, an affirmation, if you will.
Day by day, day by day, oh dear Lord, three things I pray: to see thee more clearly, love thee more dearly, follow thee more nearly, day by day, day by day, day by day. Oh, dear Lord, three things I pray: to see thee more clearly, love thee more dearly, and follow thee more nearly, day by day, day by day, day by day. Oh, dear Lord, three things I pray: woo! To see thee more clearly, love thee more dearly, and follow thee more nearly, day by day. Woo! Here we go, go! Day by day, day by day. Oh, dear Lord, three things I pray. Yes, to see thee more clearly, love thee more dearly, and follow thee more nearly, day by day. Woo! Day by day, day by day. Oh, dear Lord, three things I pray: to see thee more clearly, love thee more dearly, and follow thee more clearly. Oh, I love thee more dearly, to see thee more clearly, love thee more dearly, to see thee more clearly, love thee more dearly, and follow thee more nearly, day by day, day by day, by day, by day, by day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Stacy, for that song. That Okay, now is our time for conscious giving. If you'll put your gift, tithes, and offerings over your heart and say together with me, today I give in love and joy from the overflow of abundance in my life. My gift goes forward to bless and uplift, fulfilling the purpose of our spiritual community. Lives are transformed. I am grateful, and so it is.
Whew. This song is called Love Is My Decision by Daniel Nemod. Thank you guys. Such beautiful people here. Can turn it up just a tad. Here we go.
Love is my decision. It's up to me to give of my heart. Love is my decision. No one else can tell me to start. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. Love is my decision. It's up to me to stand on that bridge. Love is my decision. No one else can make me forgive. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. Love is my decision. It's up to me to dance down the road. Love is my decision. No one else can lighten my load. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. My decision right here and now.
Today, we give thanks for the gifts that we receive here this day. These gifts go forth to uplift, to heal, to bless, and give greater abundance to all, from the giver to the receiver, from this center throughout the community and beyond. We give thanks as these gifts go forth, coming back to us, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. For this we do give thanks, and so it is.
Okay, now it's time for the peace song. If you'll make a circle around the sanctuary. Okay, if you just hold your hands towards the person next to you and repeat after me. We know who you truly are. You are a unique way that Spirit is expressing. We love you. We appreciate you. We thank God for you. Welcome home.